That gave the visitors their first away points of the season.
Hard at home in the last month because teams are coming here now. The crowd's always expect, not for Wolves though, but for most teams, the crowd's always a little bit bigger than what they've played in front of, and I think it lifts them as much as it lifts us. And teams are making it difficult for us. But I feel, although they're making it difficult for us, Wolves today probably created 2 or 3 chances in the whole game, whereas for us it's pressure we're putting on teams without scoring 2 goals at a time. We're scoring 1 goal. If we can score the second goal, then we'll make the game a lot easier for ourselves.
You certainly made a few chances in the first half. You brought their goalkeeping to action quite well.
Yeah, and the goalkeeper did quite well actually. But I still feel if we can score the second goal, then possibly it'll be 3 or 4 or 5. But until we start doing that, getting people like Sean McCarthy, Lyndon Simmons, who's with us now, Pascoe scoring goals, then we're going to make it trouble for ourselves.
You're getting a lot of penalties, aren't you, this season? People like Colin Pascoe, he certainly wins a few in the box there.
Yeah, the one today, typical Pascoe, turned on the ball, the guy brought him down, which you think 4th Division defenders are going to do that. You know, no disrespect to them, they are a bit more clumsy than what they are in the first or the second. And Pascoe will get penalties because he's a good player. And I actually predicted Chris would miss that today. And I predicted the goalkeeper would save it. Wish I was good on the pools, I'd be all right.
Good save, actually, wasn't it? Because Chris Harrison did quite well.
Yeah, Chris, he always takes a penalty as well. And today, you know, he missed it and we've won the game.
In the second half, of course, just before you scored, they had a marvellous chance, much putting the ball over the bar. Would have made it a lot more difficult if that hadn't gone in.
If that wouldn't have gone in, then I don't think that we'd have come back, because the way things have been going at home lately, we haven't really been getting our heads up and saying to ourselves, come on, we can win the game, you know, we can go on from here and score 2 or 3 goals. We'd have probably died a little bit. So when the boy missed that, I turned to Davil and said, we're going to win.
And of course, Tommy Hutchinson set up the goal for Gary Emanuel then.
Yeah, actually belies his years, doesn't he? You know, he keeps going, and he's still too good for full-backs anyway, you know. I rang up my old club, Bradford, last week, and Trevor Cherry said, I'm looking for a left wing. I said, come and buy mine. Not that I'd sell him, you know, but he's the best winger I've seen this season.
Nice to see Gary Emanuel getting up there for the scoring positions like that.
Yeah, we give Gary a bit of stick in training, actually, when we do shooting practices, because he very rarely hits the target. And I was delighted that he scored today. He's a great pro, and, you know, just wish he could score more goals like that.
What about Lyndon Simmons then, in his first game on the month's loan? Showed a few nice touches there.
Should show more, though. Coming from a 2nd Division club, well, I know he's done well. He's only been back about 3 weeks in training because he had an injury. He needs to get a little bit sharper, and he'll tell you that himself. But he's a good footballer, and hopefully he'll do well here.
Of course, they had Keith Lockhart sent off. They had to play for the last 30 minutes or so with only 10 men. Perhaps should have capitalised on that?
That was the biggest danger to us, their 10 men. You know, it always lifts people. Whenever I've played with 10 men against 11, we've always done well. I went to Man United with Spurs in the Cup, and we played with 10 men.